If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a sudden, painful leg cramp, you know how unbearable it can be. The sharp, twisting pain that seems to come out of nowhere, leaving you rubbing your leg, trying to find relief. It's frustrating, it's painful, and for many seniors, it's an all too common problem. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why is this happening more often now? Why do our legs, the very things that carry us through life, start to weaken first? And more importantly, could the foods we eat every day be making it worse? Most people think leg cramps and muscle weakness are just part of aging, something you just have to live with. But the truth is, certain foods could be triggering these painful cramps and weakening your legs. Foods you may be eating right now without even realizing the harm they're causing. The good news? You don't have to suffer in silence. By making a few simple changes to your diet, you can regain your strength, reduce leg cramps, and feel more confident in your mobility. In today's video, we'll uncover the 3 common foods that could be causing your leg cramps and what to eat instead. Because taking care of your legs means taking care of your independence, your movement, and your freedom to enjoy life to the fullest. If you or someone you love has been struggling with leg cramps or muscle weakness, this video is for you. Stay with me until the end, because you won't want to miss these life-changing tips. Leg cramps, muscle weakness, that sudden sharp pain that catches you off guard, sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes while you're simply standing or walking. If this has been happening to you more often, you might be wondering, why? Let's break it down. Our legs are made up of complex muscle groups, nerves, and blood vessels. They rely on a delicate balance of nutrients, hydration, and circulation to function properly. But as we age, several changes occur in our bodies that can make leg cramps more frequent and our legs feel weaker. First, let's talk about sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that happens as we get older. Did you know that after the age of 30, adults begin to lose about 3 to 5% of their muscle mass per decade? By the time you reach 60 or 70, this muscle loss can significantly affect your strength, balance, and mobility. Muscle loss makes it harder for your legs to support you. It also increases the risk of cramping because weakened muscles fatigue faster, and when a muscle is tired, it's more likely to spasm. Now, let's talk about hydration. Many seniors don't drink enough water throughout the day, often without realizing it. Drinks like coffee, tea, and alcohol can actually dehydrate the body, making muscle cramps more likely. Muscles rely on electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, sodium, and calcium to function properly. When you're dehydrated or lacking these key minerals, your muscles can misfire, leading to painful cramps and spasms. This is why staying hydrated and getting the right balance of nutrients is so important. Have you ever noticed that your feet or legs feel colder than the rest of your body? Or that they sometimes feel tingly or numb? These are signs of poor circulation, another major cause of muscle cramps in seniors. As we age, our circulation can slow down, meaning less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach our leg muscles. Poor circulation can be caused by conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or even sitting for long periods without movement. When your legs don't get enough blood flow, your muscles become weaker, more fatigued, and more prone to cramping. Did you know that some medications can actually contribute to leg cramps? Common culprits include diuretics, statins, and certain blood pressure medications. These medications can deplete essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, making cramps more likely. If you've been experiencing frequent leg cramps, it may be worth discussing with your doctor whether your medication could be a factor. Finally, let's talk about inflammation. Certain foods can increase inflammation in the body, leading to muscle pain and cramping. Processed foods, sugary snacks, and artificial additives can trigger these effects, making leg cramps worse over time. This is why making better food choices is one of the most powerful things you can do to prevent leg cramps and keep your muscles strong. So, to recap, leg cramps and muscle weakness in seniors often down to a combination of muscle loss, dehydration, poor circulation, medication side effects, and diet. The good news is you can take control. By staying hydrated, eating the right foods, keeping your body moving, and working with your doctor, you can reduce leg cramps and keep your legs stronger for longer. Now that you understand why leg cramps happen, let's talk about the 3 foods that could be making them worse and what to eat instead. It's easy, it's convenient, and let's be honest, many of us have been eating processed meats for years. Whether it's bacon with breakfast, a quick ham sandwich for lunch, or a few slices of sausage at dinner, processed meats have become a staple in many senior diets. But what if I told you that these very foods could be weakening your legs and making your leg cramps worse? You might be wondering, what's wrong with processed meats? Haven't people been eating them for centuries? The problem isn't just the meat itself. It's what's inside these products that's causing harm. The first major issue with processed meats is their dangerously high sodium content. Sodium is an essential mineral, but too much of it can throw your body's balance off, leading to dehydration and muscle cramping. Here's how it works. When you consume too much sodium, your body holds on to excess water, which can lead to dehydration at the cellular level. And when your muscles don't get the right hydration, they become more prone to spasms and painful cramps. Ever noticed how your legs feel stiff or cramped after eating a salty meal? That's your body's way of signaling that something is off. But sodium isn't the only problem. Processed meats are packed with preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, chemicals added to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. These compounds have been linked to inflammation, poor circulation, and even nerve damage, all of which can contribute to muscle weakness and leg cramps. Your muscles rely on proper nerve signaling to function smoothly. But when your body is overloaded with inflammatory chemicals from processed foods, these signals can become erratic, leading to sudden cramps, twitching, and muscle fatigue. Over time, this chronic inflammation can make your legs feel weaker and more unstable, increasing your risk of falls and injuries. Another major issue with processed meats is their impact on circulation. The high levels of saturated fats and preservatives in these foods can contribute to plaque buildup in your arteries, restricting blood flow to your legs. When blood flow is reduced, your leg muscles don't get enough oxygen and nutrients, making them more prone to cramps and fatigue. So, what can you do? The good news is that there are plenty of healthier alternatives that provide the protein you need without the harmful side effects. If you love the taste of meat but want to avoid leg cramps and muscle weakness, consider swapping processed meats for healthier options. Better choices include lean cuts of fresh meat, chicken, turkey, and grass-fed beef without added preservatives, wild-caught fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel, rich in omega-3s, which reduce inflammation. Plant-based protein sources, lentils, chickpeas, tofu, and quinoa, great for muscle health and circulation. Homemade deli meat alternatives. Try roasting a whole chicken or turkey, slicing it thin, and storing it for sandwiches instead of using processed cold cuts. By making simple swaps in your diet, you can reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and keep your legs strong and cramp-free. That sharp, unexpected pain. That tightness in your calves that wakes you up in the middle of the night. What if I told you that your morning coffee, that sweetened tea, or even that healthy fruit juice could be silently contributing to your leg cramps? Sugary drinks have become a daily habit for many people, including seniors. But what you may not realize is that these seemingly harmless beverages are doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to muscle health and leg cramps. Let's start with the biggest issue, dehydration. When you consume sugary drinks, your body needs extra water to process and metabolize all that sugar. This forces your kidneys to work harder, leading to fluid loss. As your body pulls water away from your muscles to deal with excess sugar, your muscle cells become dehydrated. And when muscles don't have enough water, they become more prone to cramping and spasms. Ever notice that your legs cramp up more after drinking soda, sweetened tea, or fruit juice? That's your body telling you it's struggling to stay hydrated. The next issue is blood sugar spikes. When you consume a high-sugar drink, your blood sugar rises quickly. In response, your body releases insulin to bring it back down. But here's the catch. When insulin floods your system, it also causes your body to excrete magnesium through your urine. And magnesium is one of the key minerals that keeps your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. Without enough magnesium, your muscles are more likely to spasm, contract uncontrollably, and wake you up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps. Maybe you've already cut back on sugar, opting for diet soda, sugar-free drinks, or artificial sweeteners instead. But here's the bad news. Artificial sweeteners come with their own set of problems, especially for seniors dealing with leg cramps. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can interfere with nerve function. This can lead to miscommunication between your nerves and muscles, causing twitching, cramping, and even weakness in your legs. And it doesn't stop there. Artificial sweeteners have also been linked to increased inflammation in the body, which can contribute to chronic pain and poor circulation, two major factors in muscle cramps. The next issue is the surprising connection between caffeine and leg cramps. Think your morning coffee or afternoon iced tea is safe? Think again. Caffeine is a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more often. The more you go, the more fluids and essential electrolytes, like potassium and magnesium, you lose. Over time, this mild dehydration can contribute to muscle stiffness, cramping, and overall weakness in your legs. So what can you drink instead? The good news is that there are plenty of delicious, leg-friendly alternatives that keep you hydrated and support strong muscles. They include water with lemon or lime, provides hydration and is a natural source of potassium. Coconut water, naturally rich in electrolytes without added sugars. Herbal teas, chamomile, peppermint, and ginger teas can reduce inflammation and promote relaxation. Homemade fruit-infused water, add fresh berries, cucumber, or mint to plain water for a refreshing twist. By making simple swaps in your daily routine, you can stay hydrated, keep your electrolytes balanced, and reduce leg cramps without giving up enjoyable drinks. To recap, sugary drinks and artificial sweeteners contribute to dehydration, magnesium loss, and nerve dysfunction, all of which can lead to painful leg cramps. But by replacing them with natural hydrating alternatives, you can keep your legs strong and cramp-free. But there's one more hidden culprit that could be making your leg cramps worse. It's something found in fried foods, fast food, and even some so-called healthy snacks. Stay with me, because up next, we're uncovering the truth about trans fats and how they impact your muscles. You start your morning with toast or a bowl of cereal. Maybe later, you have a sandwich for lunch, a pasta dish for dinner. These foods seem harmless, but what if I told you that they could be silently weakening your muscles and causing those painful leg cramps? For decades, refined grains have been a staple of the Western diet. White bread, pasta, crackers, pastries, they're everywhere. But here's the problem. These foods are stripped of their nutrients, mess with your blood sugar, and drain your body of the very minerals your muscles need to function properly. Not all carbs are bad. Your body actually needs carbohydrates for energy. But the problem is with refined carbohydrates, the ones that have been stripped of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals. When grains are processed, they lose their most valuable nutrients. What's left is just empty starch, fast-digesting sugar that floods your bloodstream and causes a spike in blood sugar. You might not realize it, but eating a slice of white bread or a bowl of instant oatmeal can affect your body the same way as eating a spoonful of sugar. The moment you eat refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes. But what goes up must come down quickly. Your body rushes to bring your blood sugar back down by releasing insulin. But this rapid drop in blood sugar can leave you feeling shaky, tired, and, most importantly, prone to muscle cramps. Have you ever noticed that after a carb-heavy meal, your legs feel weak or cramp up? That's because your muscles aren't getting the steady energy and nutrients they need. But here's the real problem. Refined grains don't just fail to nourish your muscles, they actually deplete your body of the very minerals needed to prevent leg cramps. Magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation. Without enough, muscles tighten and spasm, leading to painful cramps. Potassium loss. Potassium helps regulate muscle contractions. When levels drop, you may experience sudden cramps or twitching. B vitamins. These are needed for energy production and nerve function. Without them, muscles may weaken over time. The more refined carbs you eat, the fewer of these vital nutrients you absorb. And over time, this can lead to chronic muscle stiffness, frequent leg cramps, and even long-term muscle weakness. But the damage doesn't stop there. Refined carbohydrates also contribute to inflammation and poor circulation, two major factors in muscle health. When you consume too many processed carbs, your body releases inflammatory chemicals that can make blood vessels stiff and reduce circulation to your legs. This means less oxygen, fewer nutrients, and more cramps. Over time, this can lead to chronic pain, restless legs, and even difficulty walking for long periods. So, what can you do? The good news is that swapping out refined grains for whole, nutrient-rich foods can significantly improve your muscle health and reduce leg cramps. Better choices include whole grains. Brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole wheat bread provide fiber and essential nutrients. Legume-based pasta, made from chickpeas or lentils, offering more protein and minerals. Leafy greens. Spinach and kale are rich in magnesium and potassium. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds support muscle recovery. By making small but powerful changes to your diet, you can keep your legs strong, improve circulation, and prevent those painful cramps from disrupting your life. To recap, processed grains and refined carbs spike your blood sugar, drain your muscles of key nutrients, and contribute to inflammation, all of which can lead to painful leg cramps and weakness. But by choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods, you can support your muscles and keep your legs strong. But there's one more sneaky culprit that could be damaging your muscles, one that's hidden in your favorite fried foods and snacks. Stay with me, because up next, we're uncovering the dangers of trans fats and how they can silently weaken your legs. Have you ever eaten a meal filled with fried or processed foods, only to wake up later with a painful leg cramp? It's not a coincidence. One of the hidden causes of muscle cramps in seniors is something you might not expect: trans fats. Trans fats are a type of artificial fat found in many processed and fried foods. They're created through a process called hydrogenation, which makes oils more stable and extends shelf life, but at a huge cost to your health. So how do trans fats trigger leg cramps? They increase inflammation. Studies show that trans fats trigger inflammation, which can cause muscle stiffness, swelling, and cramping. Seniors, who are already more prone to inflammation, are especially at risk. They deplete essential nutrients. Trans fats interfere with the body's ability to absorb healthy fats and essential minerals like calcium, potassium, and magnesium, key nutrients that prevent muscle cramps. They cause dehydration and imbalance. Fast food and processed snacks high in trans fats are often loaded with sodium, which dehydrates the body. Dehydration is one of the biggest triggers of muscle cramps, especially in seniors. Even though many food labels claim zero trans fats, they can still contain partially hydrogenated oils, which means small amounts of trans fats are present. Some common culprits include fried fast foods, fries, fried chicken donuts, packaged snacks, chips, crackers, microwave popcorn, commercial baked goods, cookies, cakes, pastries, margarine and non-dairy creamers, frozen meals, and processed meats. So what's the solution? The best way to avoid trans fat-related leg cramps is by eliminating processed foods and replace them with healthier fats like olive oil instead of margarine, avocados instead of packaged snacks, nuts and seeds instead of fried foods, fatty fish, salmon, sardines instead of processed meats. Your muscles don't have to suffer. By cutting out trans fats and choosing healthier foods, you can improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and prevent painful leg cramps. Your body and your legs will thank you. It happens without warning. A sudden, tight grip in your calf, a sharp pain that stops you in your tracks. Whether it's during sleep, while sitting for too long, or even while taking a walk, leg cramps can be painful, frustrating, and disruptive. But what if I told you that you have the power to stop leg cramps before they even start? No medications, no expensive treatments, just natural everyday habits that can keep your legs strong, flexible, and pain-free. 1. Stay hydrated. Water is your best friend. The first and simplest step: stay hydrated. Water plays a crucial role in muscle function. When you're dehydrated, your muscles become more prone to cramping because they lack the fluid needed to contract and relax properly. Most seniors don't realize that by the time they feel thirsty, they're already dehydrated. The goal is to drink water consistently throughout the day. How much water should you drink? Aim for 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. If you drink coffee or alcohol, increase your water intake, as these beverages can dehydrate you. Carry a water bottle with you to remind yourself to sip throughout the day. Keeping a bottle of water nearby and drinking regularly can make a huge difference in how your muscles feel. 2. Boost your electrolytes. Your muscles need more than just water. They need minerals, especially magnesium, potassium, and calcium, to function properly and prevent cramps. Ever notice that leg cramps happen most often at night? That's because your muscles are depleted of key minerals after a long day. The best way to fix this? Eat the right foods. What are the best foods to prevent leg cramps? Magnesium-rich foods: spinach, almonds, avocado, pumpkin seeds, and dark chocolate. Potassium-rich foods: bananas, oranges, potatoes, and beans. Calcium-rich foods: yogurt, cheese, leafy greens, and sardines. If you struggle to get enough minerals through food, a supplement may help. Always consult your doctor before taking one. Stretching and light exercise. Movement is medicine. When you sit too long or don't stretch enough, your muscles tighten and become more prone to cramping. Daily leg stretches for seniors. Toe point and flex. While sitting, extend your leg, point your toes, and then flex them back. Hold each for 10 seconds. Calf stretch against the wall. Place your hands against a wall, step 1 foot back, and press your heel down. Hold for 20 seconds per leg. Seated hamstring stretch. Sit on a chair, extend one leg, and reach toward your toes while keeping your back straight. Even a few minutes of stretching in the morning and before bed can make a huge difference. 4. Improve circulation. Poor circulation is a major cause of leg cramps. The less you move, the harder it is for your muscles to get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Simple ways to improve circulation. Take a 10 to 15-minute walk every day. Do ankle circles while sitting. Elevate your legs when resting to reduce swelling. Try gentle cycling or water exercises. You don't have to run marathons, just keep your body moving. Even light activity helps. 5. Improve sleep posture. Have you ever been woken up by a sudden cramp? Your sleeping position may be to blame. How to sleep better and prevent night cramps. Sleep with your legs slightly elevated to improve circulation. Keep your feet warm. Cold feet can trigger cramps. Use a weighted blanket to reduce nighttime restlessness. A relaxing bedtime routine, including herbal teas or a warm bath, can also help your muscles unwind before sleep. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, moving without pain, and never worrying about sudden leg cramps again. By making small, natural changes, staying hydrated, eating the right nutrients, stretching daily, and keeping your circulation strong, you can keep your muscles healthy and pain-free. Remember, it's never too late to take control of your health. Your body is resilient, and with the right habits, you can keep your legs strong and active for years to come. What has worked for you? Have you found a natural remedy that helps? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs it.